Apple just announced the iOS 18, and it is safe to say that this is the biggest update in so many years, in the sense that a lot is coming in just a single update. Well, let's dive straight into it. This is everything you need to know about the iOS 18. Now, the first thing that people expected and Apple delivered perfectly is AI. Apple introduces a lot of AI features on the iOS 18, but then Apple decides to term it or rebrand it Apple Intelligence. And it's not like Apple Intelligence is a single feature or a single tool like the Galaxy AI. It's just a bunch of different AI features spread over different applications. So I still do not get the point of rebranding it or calling it Apple Intelligence, but then Apple just wants to be Apple, and it's cool, right? Now, the first thing you can do with Apple Intelligence is you can now edit pictures in your photos to remove objects in the background that are trying to interfere with the main subject without affecting the main subject in any way. Now, the next thing Apple Intelligence can do is generative emojis. Let's say you are texting and then you want to send an emoji. You look all over the place and you don't find an emoji that best describes or expresses your feeling. You can instantly, in seconds, generate an emoji that will best express yourself. Well, I really don't know who has time to do all of this, but then these are one of those little things that actually matter. Apple also collaborates with OpenAI to introduce ChatGPT on iPhones through the iOS 18. And one way you can access this is, let's say, for example, you ask Siri a question. Hey Siri, can you answer me this particular question? And Siri doesn't have an answer to that question. Siri is going to ask you, are you going to permit me to use ChatGPT to answer this question? And then you choose to let it or not. That is making sure that your privacy is intact. And Apple reassures that OpenAI is not going to have access to store any data like the questions or anything you ask or the answers it gives to you. That is just making sure that your privacy is intact. The next update on the iOS 18 is the customizable home screen. People have asked for this for so many years, and Apple finally decided to deliver. Now you can decide to place any application you want on any part of your home screen, and you can also customize your home screen apps and widgets to have any colors you want. This is giving you the possibility to match your widgets, your applications with the same color as your wallpaper. This is cool, but nothing new because we have been able to do this on Android for so many years. Now on iMessage, you can now type a message and schedule it to be sent at a particular time. Let's say you want to wish somebody a happy birthday at 12 a.m. You're not going to stay up to 12 a.m. just to wish somebody a happy birthday. You can just type the happy birthday message and then schedule it to be sent at exactly 12 a.m. and at that time your iPhone will automatically send out that message without you doing it manually. That's cool, right? Next thing, Apple introduces a password application on the iOS 18. Well, this is not totally new because this has always been in settings, and I think it was better off just being in settings because it is more private, as it is supposed to be. Like creating a whole application just for passwords is really not making sense, and it is more vulnerable in my opinion. Well, there is still a solution to this through the next update on the iOS 18, which is the fact that you can now lock applications or hide applications. So you can just decide to hide the password applications. Now with this feature, you can lock your applications or hide your applications in a hidden folder, and then you're going to need your Face ID to access this. I personally have been waiting for something like this for so long, and I think this is going to go a long way to also reduce police harassment that a lot of young people are facing nowadays. While going out, you could just hide your applications or lock your applications and nobody can access it without your permission, right? Well, this is just me listing these features and what I think about them. I'm going to be making more videos to actually explore these features. We could just be overhyping things that are not really going to work, as they said.